Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today. I'm Lisa Beddoe here with Chris Berg on this Tuesday morning.
Tuesday already.
Say, can you get excited about Tuesday? At least it's not Monday. So.
I was going to say, it's funny because right before we came on the air, you and I were talking. I mean, who knew that North Dakota was a baseball mecca, apparently? We had the 13-year-olds go 56 or 65-0.
The Dirt Dogs, right? Were they the Dirt Dogs?
Or the dog, yeah.
Or something like that.
Now you've got Fargo Post 2 going to the World Series. I mean, it's just like...
First time in program history for those guys, too, right?
I mean, if you called up anybody in Cali right now or Florida or, you know, like, hey, guess what? A couple North Dakota teams are going to win. They'd be like, yeah, okay, sure. You know,
they would say, which Dakota is that? Is that the one with the president's faces on it?
That's probably what they would say, yeah.
We have the best baseball players. We were talking about that. And I mean, who knew? And one of our
web
guys, like, it's all the timing. You get some good players that are just... Because all the age levels.
Post 2 and the 13-year-olds, I mean, we might have a nice little run coming up here for North Dakota. So good for us. But it just seems odd when you think about you play baseball maybe 3 or 4 months out of the year here. Just imagine, California, if we had 12 months to play here.
Oh,
none of you guys would be in the show.
It's really exciting to see them and to watch them. And the game will be on tonight on TV, too, I believe. I would have to look it up again. But so, yeah, you can watch and cheer along. And we have some bragging rights there.
There you go.
So I was very excited to talk about this. The Today Show has been all about Hoda coming back. Hoda, of course, has been on maternity leave, but they say she's returning September 3rd, so Labor Day weekend, and that's it. She's got 2 babies at home right now, and I just feel like, you know, I love talking babies and motherhood, and when Savannah started having babies on the Today Show, I really decided I liked her. Before that, I was like, questionable. Hoda, you know, and Hoda adopted both of her babies, which I think has just been great to put the spotlight on adoption and starting that conversation. So I just kudos to Hoda, and I'm so happy for her and her beautiful 2 little girls. And then I think, is there something in the water at the Today Show? Because we still have, you know, baby news. Dylan is pregnant. She's got baby number 2 on the way, Dylan Dreyer. And, of course, Jenna Bush Hager is on maternity leave. So it's just like they're baby crazy. So, but I love Hoda. She's one of those, like,
for that.
I know. She can do it all. You know, she does news in the morning, and she was great with, I love her with Jenna, loved her with Kathy Lee. So she's just one of those really unique, great energy people. So it'll be good to have her back.
Like when you think about her, like she just fits that position perfectly. So
yeah, it was, you know, why not? When they added her to the desk with Savannah, it's like, obvious choice.
And it's so funny because everyone was like, oh my gosh, you know, Matt Lauer's gone. What are we going to do? And like now that you see her there, like they should have done that years ago. Thank you.
They should have. Yeah, I love the 2 women on that show. So and they're a good fit. Not all women are, you know, would work well together, but Hoda pretty much with everyone.
Well.
Yep. Exactly.
I think Hoda's got kind of the real playful side, and then you made a comment about Savannah, which I think some people may have felt the same way prior, but she's even sort of got a little bit more levity to herself, but
she has a real hard edge. She has some great, you know, interviews. Yeah, she's tough.
She's a former attorney. That's why I think she's got that sort of like, you know, she can get after a little bit if she needs to.
Motherhood can soften you a little bit. So yeah, it's a perfect balance now with Savannah. But so anyway, just wanted to announce that they're making kind of a big deal about it, and I can't wait for Hoda to be back as well. And you know what? Love is in the air. Are you a fan of The Rock?
I am.
Well, Dwayne The Rock Johnson said I do to his girlfriend of more than a decade. What took him so long?
That's what I was wondering.
The beaming couple tied the knot in the Rock's home state of Hawaii in a wedding that they managed to keep secret until after it was over. Well, that's because he waited 10 years. Everybody, the first couple of years, they thought, you know, why would now be the time? They posted this picture of their nuptials on Instagram. They started dating in 2007. Despite welcoming 2 daughters, John said he just wasn't ready for marriage. Even last year, you know, you don't have to get married if you're committed. I feel like they were committed, and you know, why fix it if it ain't broke? So, you know, but good for them if you know, they wanted to get married too. I just don't feel like, although I love to ask people when they're going to get married when they're dating, I feel like if you're in a committed relationship, then who is it? Like Goldie Hawn
I was just going to ask that. Goldie Hawn and the other actor that
and her
have been together forever.
Kurt Russell. Yeah. So, I mean, it's worked for them. So, congrats to The Rock. I didn't realize he wasn't married, but after 10 years.
I hope he tells like, hey, okay, here's what kind of put me over the edge, because it is interesting after 12 years that he's like,
what changed?
Okay, now I'm.
You know what?
I'm
I bet
ready.
I didn't read a lot, but I bet like one of the kids said, "Why aren't you married to mom?" And then
You
he's
think
like,
so?
Maybe. I don't know. I know I was watching, I like to bring everything back to Netflix. You still don't have Netflix, but I've been watching Working Moms, and I know there's a couple in the movie, or in the series, and they're committed, never got married, and then their daughter found out, oh my gosh, you're not married? She didn't have any idea, and so she forced them to have a commitment ceremony. So I don't think they even still got married. They just had it's in Canada. It's set in Canada, so who knows what's happening.
Commitment ceremony. I don't think I've ever even heard of that.
I don't know. It's Netflix. I loved it. And they let their daughter actually plan it. She was like the wedding planner. It was the cutest. Anyway, Working Moms, I would recommend that. It's kind of like Sex in the City, but everyone's a mom.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know if that's how I would compare it. I'm kind of hooked on that right now.
Who plays Sarah Jessica Parker in it?
I don't know any of the names of and I'm really not even good with actors' names, but okay. I actually, right when we started this, the show, I went and tweaked to see how cold it was in here. I didn't touch it. I didn't.
Oh.
But there is often a battle over temperature in the studio, and I like to bare my arms sometimes, show off the guns, and it gets cold. This story's getting a lot of attention online. Apparently,
these numbers are nuts. Don't
the
you
coolest
agree?
you're supposed to keep in your house. I know. I don't. My husband would never go for this. 78 degrees.
Yeah, that's never happened. I mean, you would be sweating all day long.
I would think so, but I feel like my house is set at 72, and I'm freezing sometimes.
Yeah, 72 is.
It shouldn't feel freezing,
Wow.
but it's like the main floor seems freezing, so I don't know if it's the whole adjustment of what floor. Well, this is according to Energy Star, the federal program from the Department of Energy and EPA. They also said that having a larger air conditioner won't cool your house down more efficiently, and turning the temperature way down on your AC won't cool your house down faster. And fans only cool down people, not the whole room.
What?
So apparently the question, I guess we've answered this already. Is 78 degrees cool enough for you? You say no.
Definitely not. I think ours is at like 74, and I don't know at your house, but like our basement feels like it's about 30, and then you go upstairs and it's.
You know, yesterday got to be really hot.
It was scorching.
I was so I think on the main floor, I don't know we have like a 3-level split, and it's always like freezing. Like when I'm cooking and stuff, I have to put a sweater on because I'm
72.
I'm so cold.
Man, I would hate to see your air conditioning bill. It's
Well,
gotta
and
be
then
a
we
few
go
$100 a
upstairs.
month.
I was like, oh my God, why is it so hot up here? My 11-year-old had opened the window. And so it was like, you know, in the 80s yesterday. I was like, oh my God, it's hot. I'm going to shut this before your father finds out, Marley Badeau, because he's all about the humidity. I guess he wants it climate controlled. And so if you have the air on, you're not going to have any humidity in the house. So he likes to have that all pulled out. But then I'm freezing.
Does he have the dehumidifier going then too?
No, we should maybe no. But if I shut off the AC and open the windows, because I love that,
Yeah.
he does not appreciate. I could sit in a house that was 78 degrees, have a little fan blowing on me. Apparently not for the whole room,
Wow.
but 78 though.
You need
I
to
don't
move
know
down
anybody.
south. Get your little iced tea and
Yeah, I think
get
I
your
would like
stoop,
it.
and you're just like,
You know, I love when people come from down south when they're working We Fest in some of the country, you know, and it's like We Fest is usually hot. It's 90 degrees, and they're wearing like long sleeves and stuff because it's not hot. I don't know how.
yeah, no, they're like, hey, when are you guys going to turn the heat on?
When your body adjusts, it's the humidity that gets you. But 78, I don't know.
Do you like humidity or no?
No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
So like
Does anybody
Arizona,
like?
you can. I mean, if you've ever been to Houston, Houston is like a sauna. I mean, you walk
Really?
outside and it's like you just showered and you have to go take another shower. It's just brutal down there. So some people apparently, I mean, it's a big city, so some people must like it.
Some people, I don't know. It makes you appreciate the AC. It makes you appreciate.
Oh man.
I feel like, you know, when it's cold here, you just appreciate the heat. When it's, you know, super hot down south, they just appreciate the AC. Maybe, I don't know. Here's another topic that has a lot of people kind of up in arms on this one. A new app from WW, Weight Watchers. I didn't know that they even switched their name to just that. But apparently they're getting into hot water with a new app that they released just for kids and young adults. It's called Kurbo. The app features one-on-one coaching for free, lets kids track their food, and offers healthy recipe videos. It also uses the stoplight system to categorize different food types. I guess the catch, though, is that it's, you know, for ages 2 to 19. I thought I heard 8 to 19. Okay, I just read something here that said 8, but 8 years old.
Yeah.
I don't think my children need, and also, you know, kids kind of you go through your little bit of a.
I agree.
You know.
I agree.
You kind of get bigger, you get smaller. You know, it's just like.
And you know, for what it's worth, I mean, there's enough images out there to make you question, like, am I in shape? Do I feel good? I mean, you can go crazy if you just go through a magazine shop or see what's going on. You know, so to have a kid now monitoring, like, oh, did I, you know, get enough carbs? It's like, I don't think we need to be doing that.
How many calories were in those Cheetos? Or cookies? Sad. All right, don't forget to sign up for your chance to win those tickets to see the NDSU Bison take on the Butler Bulldogs live from Target Field August 31st. All you have to do is go to ndtoday.tv or northvalleynewslive.com and click on the contest tab to get you signed up. And once again, we're giving tickets away all week. We have another winner today, Jeff Wallets of West Fargo. Congratulations. We'll see you at the game. And remember to tune in for our coverage of the Farmers Union Insurance Bison Football pregame show live from Target Field. In case you're not going to go, you don't have to. You can watch the pregame show starting at 1:30. Coverage of the game as well from your couch. 3 p.m. is the big game.
Lisa Bedeau is going to take out the tele-illustrator. She's going to be breaking down the Trey Lance game plan. And
I know.
Okay, the Z is going to run this.
Well,
and X is going to run this.
I thought it was interesting. Coach Entz was like, okay, enough with who's going to be the quarterback. Now we can focus on Butler. So we're good to go. Okay, stay with us. We have a great show planned for you. Come up next, we're going to be talking about brain food, the best food for your kids as they start a new school year.